Hey, Soul Family. Tracy here. Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you, of course, to all the subscribers, the views, the comments, the shares. I love the comments. Now, we're just going to jump right in. And if you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe, please do so right now. I'm trying to reach my goal of 2,000. Please subscribe. Please like. Please get the word out. Knock on your neighbors' doors if you have to. Send out some flyers if you need to. Just kidding. We're just going to jump in and see what the message is that Spirit has for us together. All right, so at the bottom we have milk and honey. So we're starting off with the good stuff. What is it, Spirit? What about this milk and honey? This is something that everybody wants. This is something that everybody dreams of. Peace. And that's true. Everybody does want peace. Everybody thinks that they want money, but they don't. They really want peace. Because those who've had money and lost money, or had money and never had peace, or had peace and had money, they know that peace is what's worth more. That's what the milk and honey is. It's that peace. That in here. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Someone is ready for that peace. Someone is allowing Spirit to actually guide them to where they need to be. Because they understand where it's time to leave wherever they're at right now. Because it's time to go to wherever that peace is. So, to the sea. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you, Spirit. They've had some time. They've gone through some trials and some tribulations. They've had some opportunities, putting it nicely, to think. To do a lot of thinking. To do a lot of soul searching. To do a lot of figuring out, uncovering. They did it. It took a long time. They took some time out to think about what they really truly wanted, what was truly peaceful. At one point, they were probably looking for a leg up. You know, they was trying to get in good with maybe this person over here or this group over there, or something like that, thinking that if they pledged some allegiance over there, they would somehow rise up over here, and then they would not have to worry about peace over there. But it didn't happen like that. You cannot forego peace. You cannot destroy peace trying to look for a leg up and think that it's going to be peaceful at the top. Someone is figuring out that they have to go back. They got to clean it up. They got to clean it up. They have to do better. They have to do better. And they have to understand that, you know what, some things you cannot forsake, some things you cannot substitute, some things that it is just what it is. Some things you can call the same thing, but it doesn't provide the same thing. Like you can have, you can be, you could be someplace where it gets really cold. We'll say Detroit or something in the wintertime. And you can have someone that's got a fur coat, and you can have someone that has a plastic bag, but they call it a fur coat. So they're both calling it a fur coat. I'm a fur coat. Well, I'm a fur coat too. But you go out into that cold, and you only one is going to prove to be that fur coat. And it's not going to be the one that's the actual plastic bag. So someone is starting to realize peace and why it's so important on top of anything and everything else. And you know what they're realizing about that peace? The most important thing that they're realizing about that peace is how they need to be fair to everyone, not just those that they feel are their level and above. No, they need to be fair to everyone, because everyone is on the same level. Peace. Peace be still. They're realizing that because when their mind is at peace, it will be still. And right now, their mind is not at peace. And that's why they are doing all of this thinking. Thinking, bo banking, the jinkin, Joe jinkin. Everybody's just thinking. Bottom of the deck, the sun. Mm, clarity. Clarity came in. Because it seemed like some stuff needed to end. Or something ended. Something ended that possibly brought that person peace. This is too many. This is a whole story. And maybe this is all we need. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. I feel like someone has been taught a valuable lesson. This is incredible. We have three major arcana: the World, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Someone has been taught a very valuable lesson about following their own intuition, about following their own guides, about doing what they feel they need to do, about showing everybody else in the world the middle finger and saying, fuck y'all. Because somebody's learned a lesson about what real peace is. Before, it's like this person, they just couldn't make up their mind. They refused to see. They wasn't worried. It was just kind of like in their own little world, doing their own little thing, stuck on Chuck. Especially whenever it came to their relationships, not just the regular relationships, but the relationships in their life that was about something. These lifelong relationships, these were the relationships that God sent to this person, at least one of them. The one that they're thinking about, the one that's bringing them, the one that brought them peace. God sent this relationship to this person. Because they were perfectly balanced with this person. They were at peace. This is someone who God is taking them to the sea right now. Spirit is guiding them to the sea right now. After a period of having an eye awakening, jaw dropping, oh my God, what the fuck have I done type of experience awakening. Something that regret doesn't even talk about, doesn't even, Cap doesn't even, incompetent even say, can't even describe how this person feels. It's this that this person thinks about all the time, day and night, night and day. Just like a Michael Jackson song. Spirit is talking to this person and guiding this person and telling this person, you got to you got to make some amends. You got to go speak some truth. You got to go talk about what the hell is up and what the hell is going on, because somebody can see everything else that somebody else did. Because somebody's looking at somebody square in their motherfucking eye. Square in their eye. So it's up to someone that they have to travel. They got to travel to come see. This is Queen of Swords. And whenever they do travel, they got to come and bring the truth. Could be a King of Cups that we're talking about here. It seemed like somebody needed to put an end to a particular relationship that was not good for them. A relationship that brought them pain and misery, a relationship that Spirit had been telling them time and time again it was time for them to leave. But however, this person chose not to leave. This person chose to ignore Spirit. So Spirit had to come in, rearrange some things, do some things, and show some things. The truth about some things. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Cups. Telling you, somebody knows what peace is now. They thought they had it figured out. No. All they had was their head stuck up in their ass. That was the only thing that they had figured out. How to successfully stick their head up into their own anal orifice. Because they found out that the moment that they didn't do what Spirit wanted them to do, asked them to do, begged them to do, the Spirit said, okay, I believe you. Right there. You go on your own. You get to defend yourself now. Because I was trying to guide you. I was trying to lead you. I've been trying to show you, but you think that you know everything. So I'm going to let you see what can come your way. I'm going to let you see what everything is. And it was almost like at that point, that's whenever that person finally understood, almost had some type of epiphany. That's whenever they were able to look at everything from a higher perspective. Because at that moment, they were on the outside looking in. No longer on the inside looking out. They were on the outside now looking in. And what they saw was people trying to attack them now. So they had to defend themselves against all of this energy. But it was different whenever it was the energy that was directed at you. It didn't mean anything. It didn't mean as much because it wasn't directed at them. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to lift a finger. They didn't really have to speak up. Speak up and say what? Speak up and say what? And be cast out too? They were afraid of that. That's why they chose not to say anything. That's why they chose to sit in silence until dun 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 the tables had turned. And it was then, lo and behold, their turn. Who don't like a turn? Who don't like a turn? Everybody wants a turn. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm still getting over a wee bit of a cold. Nothing like I was. Thank you, Spirit. We got the 6 of Cups. We got the 4 of Cups. And we got the 10 of Swords. This person is thinking about somebody in the past. This person that they felt peace with in the past, that they just, let that person just be out there by themselves. They ignored this person's cries for help. They acted like they didn't see, what this person was going through, or could possibly be feeling. Like I said, it didn't make a difference back then because it wasn't them. And now that it's them, and they got a whole bunch to talk about, they got a whole bunch to say about all these tricks, all these games. Now they feeling like a fool. They feel like a fool because they didn't speak up before and talk about all these tricks, all these lies, everything else, and this, that, and the other. All the stuff that was meant to harm somebody. They feel like a fool. Because they didn't see they was getting a turn. They didn't know that their name was next. They didn't know that whenever it came down to whose name was behind whose name on the list. Okay, so we got Samuel, we got Jeremy, we got Tracy, we got Tina, we got Sally, we got Barbara, we got Kate, we got all these names on the list, and we just don't know. Okay, so we know it's so and so's turn right now. But what we don't know is when so and so gets tired of this bullshit and they leave, who's up next? Because guarantee, if we find out that our name is next on the list, that's not the shit that we want to hear. That's not giving us our wish fulfillment for sure. So now someone is understanding about do unto others as you want them to do unto you. That means don't just sit there and watch someone be abused, misused, ridiculed, and all that other crazy stuff. All these burdens. Don't just sit there and watch somebody being overburdened and not stand up and say nothing. No. That don't mean that. You see something, you say something. Because somebody else might be too weak to defend themselves. That don't mean you have to sit there and let them suffer. That's what you tell somebody, some greasy motherfucker, yo, won't you pick on somebody your own size? Or tell you what, I got something for you. Act like you digging in your purse or something. I got something for you. You want to come for somebody. Trust me, a bully is not able to stand up to you. A bully will shrink. Once you stand up to the bully, they'll shrink. Trust me. I got a family full of bullies, and all of them shrink when you stand up to them. And you ain't even got to say nothing. All you're going to do is just stare them down. And they'll go take their ass from the kitchen, run up them motherfucking steps, get the shit that I said to get, and bring it down like I said it the first damn time. When you confront a bully, you make them cower. Confront a bully. There was a reading about a bully the other day. Yep. Because, see, someone is understanding now that all that shit that they just sat there and watched other people do to you, they feeling like a fool. Because they didn't realize that shit's coming back on them too. I mean, that's karma. It was good enough for you to go through it. So it's good enough for them to go through it. It's good enough for other people to go through it too. We got the fool card. We got the hangman. Sitting there looking like a fool. Because they had an opportunity to do something, to say something, but they chose not to do anything. But now, like I said, shit's coming back on them. Now they're screaming karma. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. What comes around goes around. It was like what you created or what you created for you. Someone needs some balance. They need some healing. They need some someone needs some they need to be more grounded. That's what it is. They need to balance their female with their male. They need to balance what is their they need to be more grounded. I mean, they need to look at really what is the tangible, that what that really is good for, but truly what the relationships are good for. I mean, the relationships are more important than the tangible. Somebody needs to understand that. It's like right now they're all in some type of it's like they're too much in there. They're too much male. They need to balance the male and the female energy. That's what they need to do. Because there is it's something like or maybe that's what happened. They finally balanced their male and their female energy. And that's why they're understanding about that peace. That's why they're understanding why they're ready for spirit to take them to where they've always felt that. Always. This is somebody who's nurturing, kind, care, and this is the Page of Pentacles. This is them wanting to go and make an apology, you know, have a discussion, make an offer. Yep. Because they see now who this was. It's almost like this other person, somebody. And it could have been a couple. It was like yeah, it could have been a couple. This was who was giving them really bad advice, but they see, how very clearly now on the bullshit that those people were saying. I mean, it was just like how they kept somebody kind of mixed up. And I keep saying he. So it could have been a he. Could have been like somebody, yeah, like and it doesn't necessarily was a male and a female. It could have been two males. It's just that one was more in their witchy female energy or something, you know. But something came to an end. Something definitely came to an end. Huh. I feel like it's about somebody like maybe somebody got a brand new start, a wish fulfillment, like a promotion or something like that, or their ships are coming in, their ships came in. And so whenever that happened, it automatically stopped something. But it was like something that we couldn't see it, just like it stopped something on a spiritual level. Something happened on a spiritual level. Could have been to this Queen of Swords. And whenever this thing happened on the spiritual level, something else ended. Like somebody who was meant to learn a lesson learned a lesson. When they learned a lesson, that put an end to this King and Queen of Wands, and simultaneously was something like maybe something that maybe someone predicted. Maybe something that someone predicted. Yeah, I'm feeling like that. This is like something that someone predicted, maybe about someone's illness that they just like don't ever recover from, and it just like drags on forever, and they don't ever recover from it. You know what I'm saying? But that would be, and somebody's afraid of that because they tried to cause havoc with you, only for that havoc to return to them. And they're so worried about that. They are so worried about that. But they know that someone is out there having justice. This is someone, this is the peace. This is someone's peace. This is that King of Cups peace right here. This is who that King of Cups wants to be with. Right there. That is the King of Cups peace. Something was predicted. The Queen of Swords, she predicted something. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords. Girl, you couldn't have predicted that shit any better than that, because I told you something was ending. Could be. And wait, I just heard two for the price of one. Ooh. Because this is what comes. Just like this. Ooh. It's getting sticky. What's the message, Spirit? Dang, it's getting sticky. Ooh. What's the message, Spirit? If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe, please do so. All right, so we have, hold on, I can't see the little cards. Okay, we got Nine of Rods, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so someone's decided that as far as this relationship is concerned, they're going to start defending themselves or defending this relationship, or taking a stand, fighting for something, whenever it comes to this person, so that it's like because they understand who this person is. Before it was like they was maybe young and insecure or immature or something. Yeah, you can't make this up. Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. They were young, insecure, immature. They couldn't stand up. They just allowed anything and anybody to come through, do whatever, say whatever, and they sat there and watched the shit happen and was too timid to speak up. That was them then, but not anymore. Now they're coming out like a king of rods. They ready to kick ass, take name, and look at you, and then turn around and do it again. Okay, they don't care. They'll be by themselves if they have to. They don't care. Don't care. They don't care. Because they said they was absolutely tired of somebody's bullshit that got them in a position that they didn't even want to fucking be in. That's exactly how they feeling. Because somebody else was bullshit. What else? What else is the message, Spirit? Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Come on, Spirit. What's the message? Okay. All of them? Okay. We got the Six of Rods, The Nine of Pentacles. We just went through all this. The Devil, the Ten of Rods, and the Six of Swords. Like I said, somebody that don't care. They are ready to come in, kick ass, take name. They don't care if they have to be without somebody, but they are tired of somebody else causing them all this heartache, all this baggage. Somebody putting too much burden on them. It's not even them. It's not even their shit. It's somebody else's shit. And they tired of it. They're done. You can't make this up. They done. You cannot make this up. They said, if I don't need to talk to none of y'all motherfuckers, guess the fuck what? They done. And they meant that shit because they said, listen, I'm going towards my Queen of Pentacles. That's who's bringing me peace, because y'all motherfuckers just gave me a headache. You can't make this up. What's the message, Spirit? Give me a coffin. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, they see everything clearly. They see all the bullshit that is coming out. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Everything is so clear. They said no. They understand now that, hey, they was the ones who was mistaken about where their peace and what was their happiness, and now they want a second chance. They have grown the hell up. They want to come. They got an open cup. They got a smile on their face. They sitting back. They're looking relaxed. They're looking mature. They're looking open. Like they really want to do something. They want to open up. They want to have something now. You know? Because they see exactly who you are. They see who you are. They see what you about. They see who you are. Girl, they see you. That's why they ready to step up to you. Step up to the plate like a MAN. They see who you are. They ain't playing. They are not playing. Okay? What else, Spirit? What else? Eight of Pentacles. They ready to work on this. I'm telling you. This one jumped into my hand. They ready to work on this. They said all games to the side. They ready to work on this. They ain't playing no more games. All games to the side. No. They good. Nope. Because they see that the game was played on them. That's who the game was played on. Excuse me. See, that's a lesson right there. That's what that is. That's a valuable lesson right there. That's a costly lesson right there. About the value of this relationship. About who this person is. About the angels that surrounding this relationship. They get it now. Now they understand what peace is. They click on their heels 3 times. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Anything else? 5 of Rods. Yeah. All that confusion. They're ready to fight for it now. All this confusion, they're thinking about all this. It's like, you know what? I feel like there is a lot of confusion around them still, and I feel like there is just like people are trying to like talk to them, keep them out in the cold, saying, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that, because if you do that, da, 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 and what we'll do, but this person knows that no, this is where they need to go. Instead of listening to all this negative stuff, they understand that this is where they need to go, because this is the Six of Pentacles with the Lovers. This is that equal give and take. Whereas they understand what these people, they were just talking a good game. Not even a good game. They were just talking some bullshit. That's all that was. Yep. We're going to pull some from the stack. Yep. Somebody, they went within, honey, and they see the light. You see how bright that light is? They see the light like there ain't no light ever to be seen. They seen the light. Oh, yeah. Because they see how it was just nothing but mind games and trickery that they was involved in. They thought they was getting something. They did. They got something. They got hoodwinked. That's what they got. They got hoodwinked. Let's pull something from the stack. Come on. Come on, fingers. Thank you. Somebody is super triggered already, and we just getting started. Thank you, Spirit. What's the message? What is the message? They did black magic on the wrong one. I'm telling you. Somebody, and guess what else came out? Super triggered. I'm telling you. And so while this person realized who they was dealing with, I'm telling you, it's almost like they tried to do some black magic on this one, but whenever this person woke up, because they were in just such, they were not happy. But it was like God was urging this person, I'm taking you. Get your little overnight bag. I'm taking your ass. Come on, let's go. And it was almost like I heard, two for the price of one. And then we saw that it was almost like a witch and a warlock. It was time. It was their time, because they couldn't complete their mission. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else from the stack? Let's see. We got. I'm telling you, there was a hidden agenda. There was a hidden agenda. You can't make this up. Somebody was anticipating something. They never anticipated this person to ever wake up. That's what it was. Someone is approaching. Caution needed. So somebody might be trying to, like I said, somebody is trying to talk to somebody to kind of keep them stuck, because they're hoping that this person is still timid. That's what the problem was. This person was timid. They were afraid to speak up. They were afraid to stand up for themselves, because this person, they thought maybe it was like a father figure, mother figure, grandfather, grandmother, aunt, uncle, somebody they looked up to. They needed to tell this person to shut the fuck up and back the fuck up. But they always felt like they always had to, they always had to have grace and be peaceful and couldn't really say whatever they had to say. It's like they never developed that inner fortitude and strength to say that, you know what? I don't have to cuss them out, but I can let them know, you better back the fuck up. I'll run over that damn toe. Let me see what else I got. Yeah. Somebody's a high priestess, I told you. Somebody predicted this. Somebody predicted something. It's the high priestess. And they said, didn't I told you? Somebody was dealing with Satan's helper. Told you. Told you. Sure did. We sure covered that. We sure covered that. What else, Spirit? What else? Anything else? Well, what? So somebody, they don't they don't know that they can show you better than they can tell you. Somebody was new to the game, but somebody else was true to the game. Now they all paranoid because they know it didn't work. And they hate you because they ain't you. They're trying to give you the evil eye. They ain't nothing but haters. They're trying to steal your gift, whatever that gift is. That could be someone thinks, I don't have no gifts, or if you talk about somebody stealing someone's inheritance and they're like, my family is poor. No, they could be trying to take your kids. That's your inheritance. They could try and take your title. That's your inheritance. They can try and steal your life. That's your inheritance. Somebody has some bottled up emotions, but somebody needs to have some compassion for someone else. I think this person that's coming towards someone, they need to be afforded some compassion and some grace, because I feel like this person was abused but never spoke up, never said no, never, it's almost like, yeah, I just kind of feel like that. What else, Spirit? Anything from the stack before I close this down? If you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe, what are you waiting on? Press that button right now, please. I am trying to reach 2,000. Thank you. Life is not an abundance of personal items. I think somebody is realizing that there's more to life than just an abundance of personal items. Somebody was only in it for the status or the money. I told you, Spirit said, told somebody, pack your bags, let's go. Yep. They realize what peace is. And peace has nothing to do with money. Peace has to do with their spirit. Peace has to do with their soul. Peace has to do with their integrity. Peace has to do with their emotional responsibility. Yeah. Something's going to happen on Monday. But it's too late to get scared, so don't get scared now. Somebody released their karmic partners. Didn't we see that? Karmic partners were released. Oh, head warlock, told you. Oh, didn't I say something about that? And what did I say? Confirmation. Get out of here. Yes, karmic partners are released. We're going to stop right there. We're going to call it just that. Yo, thank you so very much. I so do appreciate you. Thank you. I plan on going live. I can't tell you exactly what time, because if I say a time and I don't do it, I don't want everybody to be disappointed. But if you see me on live, go ahead and feel free to ask questions, and I'll go ahead and answer them, okay, for the subscribers. All right. Thank you so very much. I surely do appreciate y'all. Bye now.